Okay, good morning, guys. This is another early morning Mr. G Plays today. I should rename the channel to either After School Gaming or Before My Kids Wake Up Gaming. So what are we doing here? We were making a ramp a little further down into the mine below our base and found something new to me. A seed. We're going to go ahead and plant that thing near our base so we can see what it grows into and just grabbing some new research while we're at it as well. Research always seems to come in such random, blocky, and/or blobby form. So let's go research that and check it out. So I'm getting better at terraforming ramps. It's a fairly direct route, just straight back up into our base. One of my last planets, I spent forever just being able to get into my mine. Well, this one connects right to the back door of our base. It's lucky to figure out kind of where the caverns were and able to just terraform my way straight down in there. Oops, get on there, you goofball. Get on there, go. We need some new tech. What are we gonna get from this one? Still organizing the base. I've got a lot of storage thrown up, but I need to actually things that go together on some of these storage things. I've yet to do that. Research dynamite, good. Well, we can blow up the base then if we need to. So let's go plant a tree, McFats. McFats Jr. Alright, we got our energy here outside so that we can get sun any time of day. Alright, where would be a good spot to plant a tree? Why not on the roof of, no, roof's silly. Don't put a tree on the roof. We can hardly ever see it. Let's just put it right here. Why not? So we're going to assume we need to bury this thing. Beep. Okay, I got a nice hole there. Boom. There is seed. Boom, seed. And cover this thing up. There it goes. Now let's just sit here, drink some coffee, and see what happens. Okay, so these things don't grow super fast. We'll come back later. So I'm getting better with the terraforming tool. It is all about finding an angle that you like and just extending that angle with the flattening option. If I tried to use Alt to build up with this ramp, it would have been a total nightmare, but this worked out just fine. So speaking of our mine, I'm trying to keep it cleaner and leave it less of a wreck than some of my ones in the past, so when we take a giant gaping hole, we're filling those back in most of the time. Now I'm learning that the base not only provides you oxygen, but if you're tethered to it, you can see I'm getting oxygen and energy from the base. So now that I've got those batteries hooked up to it, even at nighttime, my base has got a fair amount of stored energy from solar and wind. As I say, I have tons of energy. I run out of energy. Well, let's tether up, get recharged there. So now we're back on the tether. We are getting energy. So that's your pro tip for the day, if you didn't know that. Okay. Most of you probably knew that, but I have been getting a lot of my students going on this game, trying to encourage them to play something besides CSGO. Just shooting stuff. I'm like, oh, go build some stuff and you can do co-op. Actually really proud of them. A couple of my students are on Apples, and they one of them got dual boot to work, so he's boot camp and was able to boot to Windows. I was really pleased with that. I mean, I just showed him a YouTube video. I'm like, well, this is what some people do, and went home and sorted it out. You know, he's on a trial version of Windows, so we'll see how long that works or what he can get away with on a trial version of Windows. But hey, I was pretty pumped that he pulled that off. So yeah, if you're watching, buddy, well done, DW. Mr. G is proud. Anytime you're installing Windows or anything with boot, that's big boy pants stuff right there. Okay, so we have enough tethers. Come a little further in here. More of these spiky blobby things. Let's just ignore those. Check out this big cavern. You can see as you get further down, these caverns increase in size. I mean, this thing's got a roof way, way up there. It is quite high. And aluminum, something we could use. We need these for building vehicles. So we're going to learn, or rather, I've been told I should make a second vehicle bay if we're going to make a shuttle, because we'll not be able to move the shuttle or do anything else until we launch it. So we're going to try. Actually, before we build a vehicle, we should probably get a trade platform up and a fuel condenser so we can get all the things we need to prepare for our space mission. So let's use up a few more tethers so that we've got room in the old backpack. Now, there's part of me that's like thinking, could I drive a truck down here? Then I would be able to hold a lot more in the resource department. I don't know if I'd ever get it back out again. I mean, I am working on that ramp. I suppose if I like took my time and made a super highway right up to the base, I could risk the truck. Now that research, I've already got that one. We're gonna just ignore it. Okay. Let's head on up and check on our plant. Don't need that. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Here we go. Back up the old sky ramp. Escalator. Back to the base. We're going to check on our plant. And we're going to call this a good one for today, a short one. Just putzing around the base. Checking out the mine. Made a little bit deeper. And doing a little gardening. Yeah. Okay. You guys tell that it's like 5 a.m. here. There's some birds chirping outside. Birds are waking up. So it's not 5 a.m. now. It's like, 6 a.m. nearly, maybe. All right. Even though I've done this, I still get lost sometimes. God, I wish there was a way to flatten these like stalagmites. It almost seems like they generate like plants. So like over time they just appear randomly. So, oopsie. Camera angles. Going wonky. Okay. Where did we plant that? Not there. There, over here. By our truck. By the Freightliner. Okay. And... oh, it's one of these ugly, blobby, goofy, amorphous jello mold plants. Alright. Well, we've planted it. It's ugly. I might remove it. But there it is. Okay, and there's Colony McFats. Nothing new there. I will catch you guys next time. I need more coffee. Mr. G out on this one.